Hello there everybody, how's it going? I am Boyd, I'm doing the Legends commentary today, and today I am playing as Vladimir in the mid lane. Not the top lane. Top lane's for nerds and we're not a nerd. So we're going to start with boots and 4 potions because, I mean, I don't see huge need in Doran Shield against, also why, you sound a lot louder than usual, Vladimir, but maybe that's just me. I don't see huge need against Doran Shield. Or against Doran. I don't think I'm bursting the shield last time I checked. I'm all over the place today. But, I mean, sure it would help against her autos, but that's about it. Oh. You nice guy. Though it'll probably disappear by the time I can actually use it, but hey. Let's look at the teams here. We have Vladimir mid, Bard support, Nasus jungle, Echo top. Vania carry, they have Orianna mid Mastery jungle, Malphite top, Blitzcrank AD carry, excuse me, Blitzcrank support, and Corki AD carry is telling me not to communicate, which is kind of rude. So the Mastery jungle with Ignite is definitely something to be watchful for. But we will, we will see. Overall, their team is kind of a lot more spooky than ours, just like overall. Mainly just because of the Orianna and Malphite synergy. But that's okay, we have a Space Marine and the Space Police on our team. So the entire squad of Space Police is on our side. What the heck do you want? I'm truly alive, Orion. Don't you understand? And it's actually like 5 AM right now. So Vladimir's quote really actually relates to real life. And you know, NASA's saying BRB for a sec. No, it's probably... Okay, good. I was worried he was gonna, just disappear, never come back, and Rupert's gonna cry, and no one likes crying. Well, I assume no one likes crying. If you like crying, then you probably need help, or, I mean, well... If you like watching someone cry, I should say. There are people who like crying because, it relieves stress and such, but that's fine. And again, I know I've said this before, but at this point my commentaries are like the world's worst podcast, and I apologize for that, but, it's what you're getting, right? It's not like you're paying for this. If you were, I would be so informative you wouldn't be able to handle all the information. Alright. Looks like we are getting a little bit of a lag thing-mabob here. It's not actually saying our ping's high, but I can definitely sense the delay, as you can see right here. So, it's fine though. It shouldn't, be too big of a deal. I'm going to keep make sure I don't miss that. And try to auto a little bit more so I can actually get these minions with, a little bit of a chance, because as of now, this Orion is making these a little bit difficult for me. Can I use my E? Okay, good. Just had to react quick enough. I'm definitely not going to really have a good time against Orion for a while, but Vladimir really has a good time against anyone this early in the game. I pretty much just have to wait, and then eventually, in due time, I will get strong. Didn't my AC just turned on? Oh my god. Rise, I gosh dang start the recording, oh well. It's normally not too audible. Like, I can notice it, but then I listen to the video and I don't actually really hear that much, so hopefully it's all good. And we, won't have to worry about it. Heck, me mentioning it probably just made things worse. So we'll see. And again, I do have to be very careful about taking too much poke here, because Mastery could just Alpha Strike from the jungle and kill me. Well, he probably can't because I have Blood Pool now, but it's the possibility. The possibility is there, and no one likes that possibility. Unless your name's Mastery or Orianna or the enemy team, which doesn't have a name because we're not ranked, so I don't know why I checked. I legitimately checked for that, but hey. At least I'm willing to admit that, so that means I'm courageous, right? Something like that? I don't know. Don't judge me for my simple desires in life, like eating funnel cake. Actually have never tried funnel cake. I should try funnel cake sometime. Maybe, we'll see. There's really not a whole lot happening right now because I'm not really going to be able to retaliate much against this Orianna until I actually get some, abilities. Obviously, I'm still gonna want to go my Hex Tech Revolver. And I might consider an Abyssal Scepter second because it's Orianna, but I don't know. I've never been one for Abyssal on Vlad. I think just Rylai's second will be good. Because Rylai's second is honestly a really good item on Vladimir. I'm surprised not more people go Rylai's second. So if I just rush roll the Ancients and then do that, and we will see. Zonius is also a pretty decent pickup because of the fact that Orianna's ult exists. Same with Malphite's ultimate. But I'm going to assume I don't really need that this early in the game, but I could be wrong there. I should, also try to poke her just a little bit, because, it is a nice bit of direct damage, which you can't necessarily do a whole lot about. There's not a huge point in popping my Tides of Blood right now, because I'm not actually doing a whole lot of damage to her, so that's fine. And she is getting a little bit low on mana now, which is also a thing. Hey, I missed the CS, but it's fine. Okay, do a little bit of damage to her there. Again, I'm not really winning these trades, but at least she's getting low on mana now, so it's not too big of a deal. Use her Q on her right there. She is getting very low on health. Use another E right there, and I can actually kill her soon. But I think she knows that and chose to leave. No, she's still here. Let's not get carried away. Alright. Use our Q to get some health back. Dang, now I can't. But if I did it earlier, I'm pretty sure I could have killed this robot. But, you know, sadly our time has passed. So, you know, no epic plays will be made on this day. Maybe later we'll make epic plays, but you know, that day just isn't today. And Master Yi apparently showed himself at some point. But, you know, he's yet to show himself mid. Up, and there he is. My instinct knows no bounds. He's actually probably on his way to kill Bard. I find it on, yeah, Bard's dead. Bard is just straight up a dead fella, and I don't stay away from me. I know your auto exists. I'm gonna use my pool, and will that save? It will actually kill me. God dang it! Oh, my pool canceled the auto, but the ignite finished me out to the last gosh dang tick. That's the most annoying thing in the world when that happens. Oh well. At least we can pick up our Hex Deck Revolver, so it's not that bad. But you know, it's still pretty bad. And they are really trying their best to kill the Malphite up there. It did eventually work. I'll be honest, I may not sound angry, but deep inside I'm boiling with rage that killed me. Because I don't think there's anything in League that annoys me more than dying to the last tick of Ignite. It's just so... It's just the worst. It's just the worst. Just call it like it is. It's just the worst. There's probably other things that also make me a little bit more upset than that. I just can't think of it right now. So I apologize if, you know, dying to the last tick of Ignite is not super anger-inducing. But hey, you know what? What are you gonna do, right? We'll just go and keep killing these mains and have a grand old time while doing so. How have the other lanes been doing? Vayne did pick up a kill. And, you know, but I think both of them died in the process, yeah, because Master got a kill off from Bard. And then Blitzing got a kill from them Vayne. So, you know, I don't know what to say about that, but Yi starting off with one kill in any game is always worrisome, because it's so easy to snowballs Master Yi, and what the heck just happened there? I used my Q and then it killed the minion, but the health didn't go back to me. I'm not sure what that was about, but I'll take it up. I'm not happy about that hitbox. It did not look like it hit me at all. But that's... this is the worst. Orianna, you are literally the worst. Okay. Let's just calm down here. Just take our time to get some nice little bit of health. Keep using our Q for sustain. She's undoubtedly going to try to poke us under the turret, I think. Oh, or she isn't. She is letting us live on this day. This is good. And our Q is getting stronger and stronger. It's doing about 240 damage at this point. Yep, did I get that? Ooh, I got that right. The math skills are out of this world. Okay, no, please, get your poor away from me. Oh no, bot lane. What are you doing? Up. Oh yeah, that Bard's dead. That Bard is a very dead individual because Master Yi's going to use all the skill he could possibly muster to run at him and press Q, and it's going to be insane. Okay, no, please. Orianna, you don't understand. This is important to me. You need to realize, Orianna, there are things in life that are more important than what you're doing. Yeah, I would like to stop them, but I don't think I can. I'll try, though. So we'll go and start by doing that, which that'll kill him, I think. Alright, there we go. We blood pool just to make sure. And alright, there's a kill up on the Master Yi. Oh, dude, you're making a very risky mistake here. Alright, thankfully we got it. Run for all. Oh, okay. I understand, Blitzcrank. We've all been there, but please, don't spook me like that. Okay. I would like to assist you, Vayne, but I'm just a bit low on health, so I'm just gonna go mid instead. And if you're wondering why I'm not going back, oh, then now Vayne dies the last tick of Ignite. What a cruel world we live in. If you're wondering why I'm not going back, it's because there's a lot of minions here, and I don't want them to just casually get killed by the turret, so we're just gonna kind of push the wave a little bit there. It actually didn't seem like it was entirely necessary because Echo was on the way, but Echo is more important business to tend to in the top lane, so you know what, let's not get in the way of his ultimate goals. We'll just buy our Will of the Ancients immediately. Prior, I was actually opposed to getting Will of the Ancients first, but that You know, a little bit of CDR is a lot of health. Plus, you know, just to 8% more spell vamp is pretty dang useful. You can actually afford to just not go Hex Tech at all. I've tried it before and just rushed like straight for high damage item like Ludens. That also works on Vladimir, but you know, I like my Will of the Ancients. I'm sorry. You can report me to the Cyber Police if you want. It's up to you. Okay, so it looks like Echo is actually desiring the blue buff here, and bottom lane is starting to have a little bit of issues, but granted, it is barred against Blitzcrank, which, you know, a single pull pretty much results in the end of his life, so I'm not necessarily surprised by how the situation's going, but, you know, hey, every bard has these times in life where they just get out-musicked. That's just all that's happening here. And I can finally start to do some decent poke to this Orianna as well, which is nice, but as long as I don't, you know, let myself get too poked in the process, and oh dear, Echo. Are you okay, pal? You have your ultimate. Okay, he's gonna run away. That's fine. Looks like Orianna was on the way for reinforcements as well. And you better not be thinking of removing that pink ward, my friend. I am on the loose. Okay. Do a little of damage to you, and again with my massive amount of regeneration, I don't have to worry about poke as much as she does. So there's another key right there. If we could just keep this up, then, you know, we have good things in our future. I could potentially kill her with a well-placed ultimate, but her shield will probably just save her if I try anything like that. We will see. Just keep our regeneration up and everything will be just fine. That's Sunway for the bottom lane. And it looks like I'm, you know, safe from Mastery for the time being, because he shouldn't... It's unlikely he'll gain from this direction, because that would involve, you know, like, more running room. So I think I'm fine. Getting from the Forest Nasus, resulting in some grand things, which is always nice. I literally hate you, Orianna. I literally don't like you right now, but you know what, I guess that's kind of expected. We can at least do that to you, which will do a nice chunk of damage, and do some damage here, alright. I could have maybe ulted, if I just ulted on its own, it wouldn't have killed her. That's why I chose not to. If I had Flash right now, she would be a very dead robot. Maybe if I could push this wave one more time, we can do something like that. I don't want to get too carried away. But, you know, if she gives me the opportunity, I'm gonna do that. Alright, well, there's her flash. I don't think that'll kill her. Oh, it did kill her. Alright, then. Our plan was a success. That was a fuel Orianna to flash and then die anyway. Even though that's not what happened with me, but hey. It looks like Echo actually did die from the Malphite, which is a bit of a shame, but... You know, what are you going to do when they come for you? You're probably going to hide in a dumpster because if they're coming for you, then you should probably depart. You know, they might have a crowbar or something. Okay, what? Gosh dang it, guys. Can't you just kill the gosh dang Blitzcrank? Nasus. Nasus, kill the Blitzcrank. Oh dear. Oh, well, he got a kill. Does Mastery have Highlander, though? I believe that's the name of his ultimate. He doesn't. That has a blue buff, though. One that's, you know, it's possible he doesn't have Smite. Alright, he knows this is Warden now. So, I'm just going to go and ignite him right here, and that will be the end of his life. Very nice and easy. Very good. Might as well try to take this blue up for ourselves as well. Really doesn't matter which one of us gets it, but, you know, this guy probably... Yeah, okay, Vayne deserves a little bit more than I do. I like CDR and all, but Vayne actually has mana, which is all that's necessarily relevant. Ooh, Echo flashing for the E? Will it get a kill, though? I don't think so. Oh. Echo ulted backwards, that's fine. What's going on here? I think we're going to get a kill. There we go. A nice and drain is all that was required. Don't you even think about it, Blitzcrank. I know people, and you don't want to meet said people, but I know them. You don't know anyone. You're just a robot. You don't have feelings. Unless he does. This may actually be the movie of WALL-E in development. We don't know. Imagine WALL-E, that movie, if you've seen it, and... I like how I had to add that movie just to, you know, in case you don't know the specifics. Imagine if we had that, but with vampires. Vampires, that's what I was going to do. So, Vampire WALL-E. I'm so smart sometimes. Not really. Okay. Should be able to get this turret relatively easily. I don't think Master Yi can necessarily do a whole lot about it. I'm willing to, you know, take some turret damage to do a little bit of poke. Let's see. Are you gonna... Up. Okay, he didn't actually try to pull me under turret. Maybe because he thought it was risky, because he didn't know if I had my ultimate or not. But that's fine. I'm actually just going to get a... nothing, because there's 3 people mid, and I need to stay here and kind of defend the turret. So that's a thing. Please stay away from me, friends. Please don't. Please go away, Corky. Thank you very much. You know, a bar is in a little bit of a situation, I'm not gonna lie. But that's okay. See, there, the guy went again. The Q killed the minion, and then the healing effect didn't actually go to me, which is strange. I'm not sure what to think of that, but hey. I don't think it's a... Is it a bug, or am I just missing something? Because that seems like a bug. But I don't know, because I know when I can kill this minion, and it gave me the healing effect, so that's strange. I don't know what to think of this, but that's okay. And I would really like to go back and get a rod right now. Grant, I said I was going to go Rylai's. And I really honestly do like Rylai's a lot as a second item on Vladimir, so I'll probably go for a Giant's Belt and like cooldown boots instead. I like Sorcerer's Shoes as well, but I found, you know, in the grand scheme of things, cooldown boots is just better. So we can do a nice little bit chunk of damage to her, which is always something we like. Try to keep this lane push so they can't have too much presence. And I feel like my presence might be required. The Bard ultimate, and one of them actually flashed into it, I believe, but I don't think it's actually going to result in much, aside from my Malphite, who's, you know, maybe not the best of positions right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this fellow is dead. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let's just, use the ultimate so he can die at least. Use the E just to ensure his death. Oh, God. Oh, God. I hate you so much as a champion, Master E. Master Yi, he requires skill to play. Alright. Well, what are you gonna do as usual? Let's buy a Giant Spell and the Blasting Wand. I just hate Master Yi so much, man. Why does he exist? Everyone is complaining about, like, Echo and, LeBlanc and such, and then Master Yi, you literally just press R and, you know, I don't know. I complain about him a lot, but I honestly don't know what you would do to balance Master Yi, because he's the only champion in the game I believe should be nerfed. And I've held this belief for a long time. Even if it's not by a lot. Like, I don't think his damage should necessarily be nerfed. But I think they should either remove the true damage on his E, or make it so he doesn't get resets when he kills someone. That's what I think that should be done. One of those two things. But hey, that's just my opinion. I'm not like a challenger expert, so this may very well be silly advice. Or silly beliefs, I should say. But, you know, only time will tell. And, you know, if time doesn't tell, then that's just fine as well. So, she's going for a Zonia second. Can't say I'm hugely surprised, considering, you know, it's good against Vladimir with his Hemoplague. That's what it's called, right? Yep, Hemoplague. Not Hemorrhage. It's not the rogue ability. Oh, hello there. How you doing? Let's just, yeah, I didn't want to use my pool immediately, because then he could have pulled me out of it. So, thankfully, that's not going to be too big of a problem. That's a lot of people mid. And Echo is once again gaining the blue buff. And what's with all Echoes rushing Zonia? Rushing Lichbane? I know Lichbane is good on him, but as a first item, it just doesn't seem that amazing, but I don't know. Man, and I haven't played Echo a lot, so what am I saying, right? I'm just a Vladimir player. I just drink blood, and by drink blood I mean life force. Because that's Vladimir's lore, he sucks out life force, not blood. Because blood would be violent in the game of League of Legends, even though he's clearly holding the Sphere of Blood right now, but hey. Oh, I almost thought that was going to get a little bit of a stun off. Ooh, you messed up your Valkyrie. Sadly, I couldn't really do anything out of it, but, you know, we can at least do a little bit more damage there, which is always nice. And just try to keep our Tides of Blood stack up, because we very well could get into a fight soon, so I want to make sure it's as powerful as can be if a fight actually does erupt. Oh, alright. Oh, Bard didn't land this slow. The Echo trying to do some things. Let me land this Q on someone. Okay, I might have gone a bit over my head, but that's okay. I hit the Corky with that. Stay away from me. Stay away from me, you fiends. This is why I want Rylai's. Oh god. I don't like the look of this at all. Alright, we can do that. And nope, I'm dead. Alright. God, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Their team fights are just so... We just lack any form of team fights in this team composition. Because Nasus... No. Alright, well, we actually didn't have Nasus. Piece of advice. Don't abandon your second tier mid turret. I mean, I was gonna say our third tier mid turret, because they could have gotten it. They could have gotten our third tier mid turret with that, but they chose not to. which is a good thing. I definitely need to go with Zonia's now. Okay. This game's going to be very hard to win as it turns out, simply because their team fight is so strong. And, you know, it wouldn't be as bad if, like, one of them was feeding, but all of their people are doing okay. None of them are doing bad. None of them are necessarily hugely fed, but Yi having any kills at all is enough to make him strong. Corky is fed, which is not a good thing, and then Oriana has been doing fine enough, which will make this a difficult adventure indeed. And while a lot of people say Echo's OP, he does have a hard time in team fights to, you know, actually maximizing his power and using his ultimate properly. Stuff of that general nature. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? We can maybe kill this guy, which yeah, he's dead. He's dead. I didn't even need to use my ultimate. His Alpha Strike for clearing is kind of backfiring just a little bit, but hey, that's fine and dandy. I feel like Nasus could very well be dead soon. You know, this is just a prediction, but this is just, you know, I'm just saying, man. And ooh, you are dead. I can do that at least, so that's swell. And I need to keep getting my damage off on you so you don't kill me, which probably will be successful. Oh no! I didn't get my Q off quick enough. Granted, I was probably dead anyway because Corky was right there. But geez, that was close. Thankfully, I at least got the Ties of Blood off, which allowed them to actually die. I mean, our team is pretty good at catching people out because of the Bard Q and the Nasus Wither and the Echo Q and the Condemn. But I'll be honest, I'll have a hard time winning this one just because team fights. I'm going to say it again and again. It all comes down to team fights. I always remember one game. We were literally like 20-2. And they had like Lissandra jungle, Katarina mid. I don't even remember. And once late game arrived, we just couldn't win team fights anymore because their AoE was just so strong. And it's a shame. Also, Bard probably shouldn't be in their jungle. I could be wrong. And, you know, I don't see the point of using your flash to escape when you're clearly dead anyway. But, you know, I could be wrong, but Bard isn't the best at invading. Oh, he's also 7 deaths. You know, things are starting to make a little bit of sense now, but that's okay. I mean, I guess he did distract him from meeting the dragon. They still have yet to kill him, and he almost got away by the looks of it. So, no, props to him for at least, you know, making good things happen while he's off doing his grand adventures. I definitely want to be wary while this Blitzcrank is here. I don't have to worry about getting pulled because, you know, pool blood's a thing. But let's see. Alright, there you are, Blitzy. He does also have a Frozen Heart, which means the damage I do to him is pretty dang great. I'm actually just gonna straight up kill you. I'm just gonna wait for his meditate, and then I'm gonna do this, so that'll be his death. And use my red buff to slow you, and then my Rylai's, and do this, and get over here. Tides of Blood, red buff. No! I tried so hard to keep slowing him, but his overdrive. Funnily enough, I think the old Blitzcrank W would have made it so he was dead there, but sadly this isn't the old Blitzcrank W now, is it? Okay, so they're applying pressure in the mid lane, or bottom lane, and it's actually very good that I killed the Yi, because that means they have a lot less pressure there. Nasus is going to casually walk on over here, and oh, he's just going to straight up walk past the turret. He does not care. This dog is too busy policing the environment. Policing the environment, I don't think policing is a word. I could be wrong, but I don't think that's actually a word. But hey, this could be false information. And let's continuously just try to get Malphite away from the masses. Use the Ties of Blood there and a Q there. Very good. My slow is proving to just be amazing. That's a Steam message. Let's just ignore that, pretend it never happened. Once again, Mastery getting a bit too jealous for his jelly. Wasn't mean, I don't know. Okay. I just keep poking them. Again, I'm not too afraid about dying because with my full Ties of Blood stacks, my regeneration is just absolutely insane. We can go and do a little bit of damage to you there, and then one more Q, and she actually flashed because of that, which I wasn't going to be able to kill her, but the fact that I instilled that fear in her is good enough for me. I can feel the air of the AC. Dude, that should be like a Hollywood movie. The air of the AC. It's like a murder mystery. Think about the symbolism that could occur within that. Probably none at all, but I like to think there could be some. Okay, so now we got our Zonias. We'll probably go for... Yeah, literally none of them are building any magic resistance. So we're just going to go ahead and go either Rabadon's or Luden's Echo next. Normally, I mean, Luden's is Luden's. It's very good. But Rabadon's would also give me more health than Luden's would. Decisions. But Ludens is more fun as well. I don't know. We'll see. I think part of it depends on how much gold we'll have on our first back. If we have enough for Aether Wisp and like not enough for a Rod, then we'll go Ludens. But otherwise, we'll probably just go Rabbit, Dane's Doodles, Fedora. We'll see. It'll be Grand Adventure. It'll be Grand Adventure. I think I've said we'll see way too many times here, but you know that's it's fine. It's fine. Ooh, let's not go in there. There's someone getting the blue biff. Oh, they actually know. And you here, mister. Okay, I'm gonna get this Rift Scuttler. Let's just auto it to make sure we have vision for when the dragon's available, even though it's kind of far away from now, assuming it was closer because he was getting it. And hello there. This is mine. That's my 22 gold. That was a really good Bard ultimate. Use the Pemo Plague and do the damages. Use the Pool of Rise Mastery, does the thing. And do the thing and make sure we Zonya's Rise. Corki tries to focus with his Phosphorus Bomb. That Bard ultimate was amazing. I was able to get a great Hemo Plague off because of it. So good. Vayne might have gotten a bit carried away there, but that's okay. We can at least kill that person, which is pretty great. And then use a Q right there because Blood Pool is a fantastic thing that exists. And now we can use our Ties of Blood to continue removing things' lives. And I'm pretty sure he can just walk out. Yeah, he can just walk out. My god. You know, I was giving this Bard a little bit of flack for getting cut out earlier, but that was beautiful. And you know, Bard's a champion that gets a lot of flack as well because it's very easy to mess up with his ultimate, but the potential it has in situations like that is just absolutely stellar. So, very swell job to Mr. Space Police, you know, giving credit where credit is due. And I would like to get a Q off on you, but he's just not having any of it. I probably should, you know, depart now. I'm so greedy so greedy to get a transfusion off, but I'll depart. I can't get a Rod now, so we'll just go back and get that. And then hopefully be able to, you know, do stuff off of that. I would pain that he's, you know, should be careful because Mastery very well could be on the way. Let's get our Rabbidane's Death Cap. I think I'm going to go Rabadon's. Because I think Rabadon's is a better choice because, you know what, the percentage health overall gives me more AP, which overall gives me more health, which makes me more tanky of a, you know, a vampire man. So we're going to go and do that. You know, while I may not be the best Vladimir in the world, at least we're having a nice close game here, which is always a relief, even if it's not up. Well, Bard had the right idea until he face-checked the bush. That's where he kind of messed up. Okay. Let's see here. We'll clear this wave. And ward there. They're actively doing it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are. But that's okay. We'll do this and then use this thing on Bob and do this thingy. I'm trying to, you know, account everything that's going on. But we are getting all the kills. That's going to be another kill off on the Blitzcrank and a quadra kill for the Vladimir. They made a grave mistake, my good friends. Let's just kill this Baron. I can probably tank this relatively easy with my Massive Regeneration. As long as Vayne's a little bit careful and doesn't die from the Baron. But the lifesteal should make that no big deal. So, there we go. Nice and easy. And you know, this is what happens when you get late game as Vladimir. Potentially we could have gotten an inhibitor from that. But at the time, you know, Baron was right there, so that seemed like the better course of action. I'm going to ping them on my way to get the dragon, because we definitely should while they're still running to his location. And you know, one problem with Mastery's build is he lacks Bork, which they surrendered. Was it? Well, I got late game Vladimir, folks. That's what happens when you get a late game Vladimir. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, comment if you have anything fantastic to say. I'll be sure to read it and subscribe if you haven't already. Leaves a warm place in my heart. I don't think they should have surrendered, but oh well. Have a great day.